The officer's back. Hello. Okay, my husband actually happens to be on the phone right now, so this is...
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just got to ask a few more questions because I know there's the threat of the possibility, but the possibility doesn't take place. There's not a lot you can do until they do that. Okay. So yes, there are crimes that would be committed if they cross that line.
Okay.
But the threat of saying we're going to, release information, that's not necessarily a crime. It's not a crime until they do it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So
there is some information that has been released, texts. Like we haven't seen it, but it's being.
No, we've seen the text. We have mailed texts from people.
Okay.
but they're not threatening text or anything like that.
No, we just have her private messages that have been sent out.
Okay, so who did they get sent out to?
They got sent out to Gigi, they got sent out to Christina, they got sent out to Kay, we know that. They got sent out to...
So any one of those that you sent text messages to could have copied them and sent them.
It's...
And that's where we're at.
Oh, no, those messages weren't sent to those people. We're saying the people that took her messages sent those to those people.
I need to know the original messages that you're saying were stolen. Who do they go to?
Who did they go to or who sent them?
You sent them, right?
No.
It was between you and somebody else.
That's what you're saying. I sent them between Stephanie and Colette.
Stephanie and Colette. And who are Stephanie and Colette?
My old employees.
Okay, so they're text messages to them.
Correct.
So it's their text messages to them, not just yours.
My text messages to them. They have.
It's a combined text message. It's a conversation. They're not just yours. It's yours and theirs.
They're.
It's a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Private.
Okay. So what was copied then from that? Can you show me again what you have?
And then you can show them that thing that Colette. Okay, let's see it.
Because here's the thing: if I can't, you send an email out, right? And if it goes to 4 different people, that means any of those 4 people could have made a copy of it and shared it with somebody who shared it with somebody who shared it with somebody. And then did you share it with a news organization? Did you share it with another company? Because if you shared it with a news organization, let's say, or government entity, those people are open to FOIA requests. So next thing you know, anybody can get access to that stuff.
Right. Sorry,
So when we send emails and text messages, they're never private. They really aren't. They're expected to be held private, hopefully, but especially when it goes to government entities and stuff like that. If anybody sends me an email to my military, well, it used to be military, to my City of Henderson email,
your city.
Somebody can do a FOIA request asking for all my emails.
Correct.
Yes.
I didn't send these to any media.
Okay, so who did you send it to then?
Stephanie and Colette.
To 2 people only.
Yes. Yeah, they're on my private cell phone to their private cell phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no official email. There's no
So
official phone.
so those are emails and text messages?
Text messages.
Just text messages only.
Yes.
Okay. The email part of it, although they're saying they're going to release information, did it say they're going to release emails or release the text? So nothing about emails whatsoever then.
No,
They're sending emails.
Okay, I'm just double checking.
Yeah, so they're sending.
Making sure I get this right.
They're sending emails threatening to release my private text.
The private texts. Okay. And so you think the private texts that they're threatening to send are the ones that you had with these 2 ex-employees?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, and what's their names?
Stephanie. Or
Is
Stephanie.
that-
She also goes by Stephanie.
Stephanie PH? And she lives in Nevada, I'm guessing, or no?
No, she lives in.
Okay. What's her phone number? Okay, and then who did you say the other person was?
The other person is Colette. She also goes by. I don't know what her legal name is.
Okay. Okay. She lives.
No.
Okay. You don't happen to know birth dates or anything like that? Just stretching it.
No, I think I could figure out. Yeah, Stephanie. Birthday.
Okay.
Can you try to look up?
And the reason I'm rehashing this is because both of you are coming with different information from different angles and stuff like that. So, certain things are crimes. So, like defamation, let's say, right? Although it hasn't happened yet, it's false information, intended ridicule, or for hatred purposes and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So, but nothing's been released. So it's not definitely
disseminated privately, but yeah.
it's not released to the media per se or put out there.
We had a recording with Gigi this morning. She called Gigi, and Gigi said it has been released to the media and to brace ourselves. And
Okay,
we
so
have
so
that
once again, it had to be several things. Hatred is one of them. Being ridicule, false are these. If it's just text messages, then it's not false, right?
It's
So that's where I'm going with this. So defamation has to fall, a certain standard of the reason for defamation. So
publicly that I talk shit about victims, which simply isn't.
well, you can talk. I can talk publicly about anybody about that kind of stuff. So that's not a crime. So that's why I'm trying to fine tune this to find the crime in what's happening.
Okay.
Stephanie's birthday is.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know. Yeah.
Approximate age. Okay. Show me the text message that you received. That you're fully aware is out there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing too with
And can we show them that threat by Colette?
so there's different things with different crimes as well. So the interception of text messages is a crime, but this isn't intercepting a text message. This is a text message that was sent to them that they screenshotted that they're planning on sharing with somebody, or they have shared with somebody. You're saying.
As of right now, that's what we know.
And then
That's what we know, and then it could be more from the
Okay.
iCloud.
well, that's what I'm. Hear me out here. I can't go on speculation, okay? So saying, the Gmail, you mentioned, because the reason I brought up emails again is because you brought up Gmail and the iCloud. So now we're talking about text messages
So
only.
iCloud is text message too. Okay, I'm hearing you out.
Speculation does not do any good for me right now.
Correct.
I need the facts. So there's nothing to do with emails right now.
Okay.
There's nothing to do with emails right now.
Okay.
Only my text
So there's no email crimes.
Facebook
And so-
Messenger.
So there's a text messages that are out there that were copied that you sent them. They copied them and they shared them with other people.
Yes.
So when
And
it
was
comes-
this a business interaction? They were employed with you at the time?
Yeah. All of those you were paying them at the time.
Yeah, so, yes, and when it comes to the iCloud, let me clarify, an iCloud gets you into seeing text messages that are private. So,
But
when
you sent this to them.
an iCloud, if they log into an iCloud, they can see other texts that I sent other people that have
Yeah,
nothing to do
but
with
we don't know if they have that or not. We're speculating.
Correct, but I wanted to clarify what I meant by
Okay,
iCloud.
okay.
I never meant email with the iCloud.
Okay.
I always meant text
Okay.
messages.
So you're speculating that they might have gotten your iCloud account to share iCloud information.
Yes. But when
Okay.
she posted this threat, it seemed as if she had just seen, she was implying that she had just seen a text
I get it.
threat.
Okay, let me see. How many are there on there?
This is just one. This was the girl Christina who sent this, was sending this to prove a point to Lauren that your text message.
I didn't hear what she said.
This came from who?
Colette, whose number you got.
This one's Colette. This one came from your ex-employee.
Yes, this was a
To
group
you.
message with Colette and Stephanie.
No, that was released publicly on Facebook. About me.
Okay, now I'm getting two different stories.
Okay,
This is very frustrating. I know you both are passionate about this, all right? But it's not helping me get in this kind of two different directions and stuff, all right?
So what did I miss?
Let me explain this. This message is a screenshot of a group message between Colette and Stephanie and Lauren while Lauren was paying them
Okay,
to work for her.
so it's a message you sent to the two employees
Yes.
when they were employed.
Yes.
They screenshot them, and they sent them to who?
This.
Someone that was doing contract work for me.
Yes.
Were they doing contract work for you at the time as well?
Yes, and didn't return
Okay.
and stopped after we paid her because of this.
They didn't work together at the same time. Christina started after Stephanie.
But here's the thing. If they were working for you at the time, I could talk to them and they say, yeah, you told me to go ahead and share the information.
So
Stephanie and Colette and so Christina started with Lauren after Stephanie and Colette were done. That's what I'm explaining. They never worked together. They do not know each other aside from now these private messages being shared to disparage her. Christina does not.
But we don't know when this is shared.
We know that it was shared that week because Christina told us. I just got them.
And Christine is the contracted person.
She was at that point, yeah, when she got these.
and then stopped working for me because
So
she received that.
when did she get those then?
She sent this to Lauren on April 21st, 2025. So almost 2 months ago. And that morning you had a conversation with her, or the day before, where she said, I got sent these a week and a half ago.
Okay. And she said she got them from the two ex-employees.
Yes.
Okay. And when did the ex-employees get let go?
They stopped working in July and September, I believe.
Last year?
Yes.
So July for sure, or time roughly July?
Lauren, what was the date that Christina, or that Stephanie quit? Can I see your phone? Just let me quickly find it. That was on Wednesday, July 10th, was Stephanie's last day.
Okay.
I want to apologize for this. I was like, there's different stories. I just don't think I was understanding. I didn't get it.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I think I was missing.
These are very. There's a lot of emotions with this kind of stuff, and once again, I just need the facts as much as possible.
No, I
So
agree.
it sounds like there was some speculation thrown in there in some of this as well, which is very frustrating. I can't have speculation and possibilities in this kind of stuff. All right, I need straight facts
Right.
because that's going to determine what I'm doing with this information.
Correct.
The last time
So,
spoke to Colette.
so you have all of that on one email then? All those text messages in one email?
Yes.
Can you send that to my email?
Yes.
The last time I paid Colette will be important. I paid her.
Well, it was last year.
last
If these were shared a month ago, 2 months ago, whatever, they were let go 6 months plus. So that doesn't matter. We know they're ex-employees far enough away.
Do you want me to forward Christina's email? Is that what you want? Or just the screenshots?
The email, if I can, because Christina was the contractor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And what's your email?
And what's her name again? Katrina, you said?
Christina.
Christina, I'm sorry.
Okay.
The most recent, Stephanie, for the cease and desist is to not contact me again.
Well, the cease and desist was sent to who?
Stephanie and Colette. They each got one. She was told not
Okay.
to contact Lauren again, and she sent her a screenshot of Lauren's own messages in a group chat. So she was obviously not fact, but it infers she was trying to dig up more stuff.
And she was continuing as recently as June 4th, says Stephanie savings voice memos of yours. So I got a June 4th, 2025 notification that said Stephanie saved voice memos of yours.
Okay.
In other words, my iPhone's letting me know that nearly a year since she's been unemployed, she is now still saving messages, and it was April or May that she, I think, inferred, by accident, but she did factually send me screenshots of my own texts on May 10th, which means also she is still...
So text messages that you sent when?
like 3 years ago.
Okay.
And she's
So
sending them to me.
Okay.
After she's been told
She
not
never
to
had
contact me.
access to your iCloud then at all, you're saying?
I never gave her access to my iCloud.
Have you since changed the password then, I'm guessing?
Yes.
We blocked it out. We actually got her a brand new iCloud account.
And who was that sent it to you?
So this
Stephanie.
text thread that Stephanie sent her on May 10th, she sent screenshots of Lauren's own text. These were messages that you had originally sent on May 12th, 2023.
So she, after a cease and desist, don't contact me, contacts me 2 months ago with screenshots of mine that I sent her back in 2023.
That you sent her? Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing. If you sent a text to her, of course she has access to it.
Correct. It's strange that she's screenshooting them and sending to me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that she's breaking the law, so I'm just trying to give you facts to sort out your...
That doesn't matter. If you sent, that's what I was trying to say earlier. If you sent it to somebody and they screenshot it...
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, so she sent it to you.
I'm not saying she broke the law doing that.
Okay.
I'm trying to give you context.
So she's trying to say she still has information.
Yeah,
which she does because you texted her and she worked for you for a while. So you're concerned that the text messages...
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
No, you're concerned that the text messages that she has from the past while she was working for you may be used against you?
That's
Sure, but the fact that I was trying to say to you, I'm trying to stick to facts too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm not telling you the big picture, I'm telling you something. She is collecting actively, currently, screenshots of my private messages that I shared with her. That's true.
Okay. So they're not
After
your...
I told her to stop.
Not your private ones, because when I say your private ones, it's ones you shared with her. I'll just say this. So I don't think they're private to you only. So text messages you sent to her,
Years ago.
between you and her, she started saving.
And recently sent them to me after a cease and desist was sent to her.
Okay.
So a cease and desist was sent, stop it. June 4th, she's saving my voice memos, and she's still sending me screenshots. Like, she is actively, my point is, what we factually know is she is actively still saving our private conversations that are legal, but she's still actively saving them despite the cease and desist. We
Okay.
also have on record her talking currently to Gigi despite a cease and desist.
Okay. The messages, her saving old text messages, is suspect. I get it. Depends what she were to do with it is one thing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get you information.
No, I get it.
I'm
but
not
it's
saying that's against the law.
no. I'm just saying when you use the word private, I'm thinking yours and yours only. That only you should be able to see. But it's not. It's private. It's a text message you sent to her. So it's a shared text message thread that she's saving. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the cease and desist, I don't know what the cease and desist said. If that says no contact with you or whatever, or no whatever. So that's something that you can give to your lawyer. Then he can do with what you need to, because some of this stuff will probably fall in the civil area more than a criminal area. Mm-hmm. So when was the cease and desist sent out?
April 9th.
Of this year.
Okay, and then you said she contacted Gigi after the fact?
Yes.
And you know this how?
We know this from Gigi, and there is a victim named Jerry Vallow. Let me clarify, he is because I know everything's very important legally, his brother was murdered, so he's a survivor. Like, he's not the victim of the crime, he's the one giving a victim impact statement.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big part of this trial, a witness, a victim impact statement, and he let us know today that Stephanie is talking to Colette.
Or to Gigi.
To Gigi.
He called me this morning.
Okay, it still goes to Gigi though. So
yeah, he told me
this is still third party. I get you're
That's
getting
fine,
information.
I'm just asking.
I would have to talk to Gigi. She would be the one that would have to give it up.
Okay. That's great. If that's what you need to do.
So once again, when was she contacted then?
Gigi, or
Yeah, Gigi.
that's something she'd have to give up to you.
But she said that she was contacted after that, or through this other party. This other party says Gigi was contacted after that.
Gigi told me the first email she got regarding Lauren's private communications was during the trial last week, which came from a Proton email, which is the same email we got on June 9th. So that was the first communication that Gigi had, and then Gigi has since been talking to Stephanie because Jerry Vallow told me this morning, did a woman named Stephanie used to work for Lauren? And I said yes, and he said, Gigi told me last night to call Stephanie, and Stephanie will tell me everything. Okay,
so Gigi received an email last week, two weeks ago?
And said she's received multiple more with files of Lauren's communications.
And Gigi has said to you guys that she received these files.
Yes.
She told me that she received those files.
Today, she said that.
Okay.
She did not say they came from Stephanie specifically, but she said, I have received all of these files. However, again, hearsay, third party, she is telling other people to contact Stephanie because Stephanie has all of it.
She is telling third party, other victims.
So once again, so
Stephanie.
Gigi says she has this stuff, but she didn't say specifically she got it from Stephanie.
No. She told Jerry she got it from Stephanie.
She told somebody else that she got it from.
Yes.
That doesn't do me any good, though.
If you call Gigi,
Do you want me to call Gigi?
call Gigi.
Okay.
Find out, say, yes. Do you want to call Jerry?
Has your lawyer called Gigi at all?
No, we haven't gotten him involved today. Well, we
I talked to him this morning, but that was it.
How about talk to your lawyer about this because of the cease and desist? Let him know what you. I mean, lawyers. I know he's your brother, but when it comes to stuff like this or anything business, lawyers need to know everything that's happening so they know how to protect you and how to move forward.
I don't know.
That's my take on it. I mean, lawyers are to protect and guide.
Yeah. So put that aside for a second. Let's talk about this. Gigi told somebody today that it was Stephanie that sent it.
Mhm.
Can you find that out from Stephanie and Gigi? Because, or Jerry. Jerry can say, yes, it was Stephanie. Like, I don't know who you need to
Well,
call.
Jerry's this guy, but was told by Gigi. But once again, that's a hearsay.
Just call Gigi.
That's why I'm asking. Do you want to talk to your brother first?
Well, Gigi wasn't sent a cease and desist.
Okay, that might not be a bad idea. So do you want to talk to your brother first?
About
If he should call Gigi.
um
I can call Paisley.
okay, I'm a little, forgive me.
No, it's okay. It's very convoluted. But I can't go off of hearsay, and it stinks. It 100% it stinks. Going down this kind of path and everything. But
I thought Gigi told us today that it was Stephanie. I thought I heard that when we were talking to her. So I think this is where I'm a little confused. So
okay,
I thought that she did say that
okay.
to us today.
Hello.
Hey Pace, it's Grayson. I'm here with the police right now. I talked to Gigi today, and Gigi, we know from what we know is that Gigi's telling people to talk to Stephanie, and Stephanie's involved. So the question now is, do the police call Gigi?
So you're with the detective or someone?
Yeah, I'm with an officer right now. He's at my house.
I'm a patrol officer. I don't know the ins and outs of all these laws, but the cease and desist order sounds like it was violated. I don't know what it says. But at the same time, it sounds like this Gigi person was contacted by the Stephanie, which is the cease and desist person, and it sounds like she was contacted after the cease and desist was sent out in April, and documents were sent to this Gigi. Although apparently this is third party information from another source that says that Gigi has this stuff.
Yeah. So and then where are you? Is this in Henderson? Or where
Yes, in Henderson.
Okay. Okay.
Is this where you work out of?
Yeah, this is my employee's apartment, but
Yeah.
I'm same zip code.
Okay, you're in Henderson too.
Okay.
So I recommend it through because we've hashed a lot of different things and trying to come down to the exact facts of what we know right now, instead of what's being heard and hearsay and stuff like that.
Right.
So that being said, I brought up, she had mentioned right away that you guys did a cease and desist, but then talking about Gigi and did she or did she not kind of stuff. Was a cease and desist violated? And some of this falls down under the civil area. I'm trying to figure out if there's a criminal act right now with what I have, and I'm trying to get to that point of it. But I know the importance of a lawyer for both guidance and you needing to know this information. So
Yeah. Sure. Thank you. And I think part of the complication is we are in multiple jurisdictions here.
Yes.
Really, this jurisdiction is invoked because of where Lauren lives. So I think we're relevant to be working here. Yeah. I mean, I think it definitely merits some investigation because, let's get to the bottom of what.
Well, the investigation, my investigation would be criminal. Right now, I'm trying to find the criminal aspect in this.
Okay.
Cease and desist, from what I understand, is civil. That'd be between you guys and them. Because even though stuff was shared, nothing has gone public as far as defamatory information and proving that it was defamation if it does get released.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, in my research, when we were preparing the cease and desist, there were some, cyber laws, that had that did kind of appear to rise to the level of criminal, but of course I'm not a criminal lawyer that's
Right.
that knows these laws off the cuff. But I guess where would we want to go next? What would be the next step in your process?
Well, I got to get a little bit more information and do just a little bit more research on some stuff. Right now, I'm not finding the criminal aspect because somebody's saying I'm going to, release information. We don't know what that information is necessarily, and a threat of releasing it doesn't mean they are going to release it. It could be just an idle threat. It sounds like information was shared, but we can't prove that either.
Okay.
So I didn't know if you plan on sending something to Gigi or what your next step would be in this as well.
Gigi stated that she received files and files of my private messages recently.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's developing on our side, on the civil side as well. So, I mean, sure, we can certainly push on the civil side and a cease and desist, like the officer said, right, this is just civil, right? The repercussions of that would be civil damage, and we cannot, make any threats of criminal action. That's extortion, that's for law enforcement to handle entirely separately. So I'm glad that that you're involving law enforcement. I think it's the appropriate path. But like you said, yeah, we've got to know what's concrete here, what's not hearsay. We can certainly pursue more civil remedies and another cease and desist or raise the ante on the civil side. And yeah, I mean that's how I can help, right, on that component.
Yeah. Are you comfortable with me calling this Gigi person?
Gigi is
contacting.
Gigi is the host of Pretty Lies and Alibis podcast and Pace. Sorry, I was just talking to John, my husband, and she told us and somebody else that it's Stephanie that has been sending her info, and she's telling other people to talk to Stephanie, and she'll give it all, and that she has received files of private messages. And she also told us today, which we have on recording, she said, we've received notification. She said, they're going to release it. I've been told to turn on my notifications. They're going to go gung-ho on this. I want to stay out of it, but I've seen files of Lauren's private messages. So,
I mean, so at what point does it amount to criminal extortion here, where they've?
Well, they're not asking for anything monetarily or anything like that. So, extortion is usually trying to get something for something.
Made any requests of you, Lauren, right? They're just wanting to harm you and your reputation. Sounds like.
Yeah, they want to harm my reputation. They want to hurt me and other people that will be hurt by finding out what I say privately about them. So it's harming me, harming others, all for their enjoyment and satisfaction in watching people get hurt. So the question is, do we need to? This is for both of you. Do we need to call Gigi to say yes? It's Stephanie. She's the one sending it. And does that? I mean, we do have the threat from Colette that says we're going to out you. Written in public. And then you've got Stephanie sending files, and Stephanie, by the way, as recent as June 4th, Pace, you should know, unblocked me on her phone, and I got notifications that Stephanie Budge was saving voice memos of mine on June 4th. So that was just a couple weeks ago. She sent me, additional things, right? So the question is, do we confirm that this is Stephanie and Colette, and does the thread of Colette's public message saying we're going to out you better watch it, you better watch, your back, plus Stephanie ignoring the cease and desist, and they're about to destroy our lives, and as well as others. How does this become criminal, and do we want police to call anybody else? And I know did I say that right?
Yeah.
Officer?
I mean, I can call your 2 ex-employees too, for that matter, if you want, and just say, look, you're riding a fine line.
Yeah. I think
I
would
could do that
like
as well.
I think something like that would be helpful, I think.
I mean, I don't know who they know as far as legal or what they think they can and can't do, but
Yeah.
I could do that too if you want,
I think
or
that
try to see if they'll answer anyway. But
yeah. I feel good about that. Is that okay, Pace? If he calls them?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. I think it's totally appropriate. Yeah. And of course, it may the call in and of itself may help. So certainly.
okay.
Right. Just
So
if they just feel a little concerned, it could help.
Okay. So I'm just going to repeat this just to clarify it. So nothing to do with emails whatsoever. The iCloud part of it is meaning, it's to me, the iCloud part of it isn't even there. It's really you sent text messages to another party. That party saved those text messages and now are saying they're willing to share those text messages.
I think that's, yes.
Okay.
And to maybe call and be like, you're running a fine line.
So it's text messages that you sent to another employee while they were employed with you. Mm-hmm. There's no NDA. That was a business. Were they business text messages or?
Everything's business when you're working in our industry. Yeah.
Okay,
We're talking about business people.
So that being said, they're willing to. Well, they have saved text messages. They're willing to share text messages with other parties. And as far as you know, you believe that they were shared because of a third party saying that so-and-so said that so-and-so said. So this other person, Gigi, supposedly received copies of text messages, although unsubstantiated right now. And it would have been after the non-disclosure was sent.
Correct. Gigi did say she received files to us today.
She told me that, and she said so many others have them.
And so many others do. And we have
I thought you just said it was this other guy that said it.
No, Jerry Vallow was somebody else that also said Stephanie sent it. But we have a recording of Gigi saying she received files.
She called today and said she received?
I called Gigi, and I said, what's going on? And Gigi said, I've been sent.
Did she know you were recording the phone call?
I didn't record it.
Oh, did you not?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No.
Well, I'm just saying that's illegal in some states.
No,
so.
I didn't record that
All
one.
right. If it's face-to-face, it's okay. But
No, I didn't record that one.
Okay.
No, I didn't record that one.
So today you spoke to Gigi,
Yes.
and she said she received files
Of my private text.
of the texts.
Yes.
And who she say she's received them from?
She would not say specifically Stephanie. She said she's been sent them, and I was pushing her, and she wouldn't say exactly who.
Okay.
But then Jerry Vallow told us
Gigi.
I can't
Yeah.
use him.
Okay.
We have very good source that it was Stephanie.
Yeah. Which I guess isn't fact.
But it's
Right.
I thought she said it
Okay.
was Stephanie. So we heard a conversation differently. I heard her say Stephanie.
all right. So you're okay with me calling Gigi, and you're okay with me calling both ex-employees, or just Stephanie?
I'm okay with you calling.
Because is
Stephanie.
Colette not part of it, pretty much?
What do you think? I think
Colette has more to lose, so she'd be more scared because she has a career.
if the call is, look, you're running a fine line,
Call both.
call both.
Okay.
Do you have a copy of the original demand letter that we had sent a couple of months ago? 'Cause that might be helpful with regard to some of the facts, but also.
Well, that's going to be a civil anyway, so it's not going to. That's not nothing to do with criminal.
It doesn't, but we do cite some code that does straddle both civil and criminal.
Really come.
Yeah, defamation can be one way or the other. It just depends on what's released and what the intention is. Then that's going to have to be proven in court.
Great. Okay. Yeah. So if you happen to have a copy of the demand letter, I think it might just be helpful. But certainly, I think these phone calls would be as well.
If you got a copy of it, you can send me a copy of it.
I can send it to you right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because this one cites Federal Computer Fraud and Abuse Act.
Yeah, which would be through the FBI then. Yep. Yeah. So there's some states are taking federal laws because of all the problems they've had. They're taking some of these federal laws and making them state laws as well. But that's where I got to take a look and see the federal law might be written slightly different than the state law. So I got to see how the state law is written and how it covers the particular thing.
Right.
Like I said, text messages. When it talks about text messages, it talks about the interception of text messages, not the sharing of text messages.
Yeah.
Same with personal information in emails. Personal information is usually the social security, date of birth, all that kind of stuff. So the definition of what's personal information compared to just a general email. So, but we're not talking about emails.
Yeah. And I realize this is circumstantial, I realize this, but it helps me to say this out again.
Yeah.
As far as on June 4th, Stephanie jumps back on her phone, I've been blocked, because I know that I tried to call her.
Yeah, you said she was saving.
She was saving voice messages.
Mm-hmm.
On June 9th, an email goes out. And Gigi tells us today she's received voice memos of mine. I'm just saying.
2 and 2 equals 4. That's what you're saying.
So do you have copies of those?
The voice memos they don't, because they don't say. I have a copy that she saved one on June 4th, but I don't know what she said.
Right. So I do a screenshot of that.
Yeah, I have that screenshot.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's circumstantial, but then again, if you went to civil court on it, be like, look, on this day is when she did this, and then by the way,
5 days later,
you were told.
told.
So once again, there need to be proof of such being sent out. But if somebody's willing to work with you and help you out and show you the proof of such, then you'd be like, look, it was downloaded on this day, and then all of a sudden this person received a copy of it on this day.
Correct. So I think if the call can be like, we've got concern and you're riding like a fine line for them to feel nervous, I think it could benefit several people's lives, mine,
Okay.
as well as others who are going to be,
Re-victimized.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I already put a lot of this stuff in my incident. So whenever we go to a call for service, whether it's a car accident, a theft, whatever, they all create an incident number that's time-stamped or date-stamped, basically, in a sequence number. So I added that information in the incident summary, all the stuff that you've told me so far, to include some of the Nevada revised statutes, the Nevada laws, that I thought might pertain to it. So I just wanted to, stamp it in there just to keep it in there. Some of it's the email stuff. So now that we have clarification that has nothing to do with it, that's fine. But I'm just letting you know that stuff is being documented in an incident number, and at bare minimum, I'll give you the incident number.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and then that can be, shared with whoever the lawyers or, if it does go to civil, then go from there. But the big thing is screenshots, and then the people willing to work with you. And unfortunately, you're working with people that don't share information because that's their livelihood and their reputation.
Right. Yeah.
So that's probably the tougher part of it right there.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Officer, one last thing. There's 2 Nevada statutes that are in this demand letter. If I could just reference them for you.
Yeah.
Section 205.4765, and that's unlawful acts regarding computers. And there's also section 205.320, which it says extortion, but also threats, and it's about harassment. So if that's worth sort of your review, if there's any relevancy there to any of this.
Okay, I'll take a look at it.
Laws. So thank you for your time.
Yeah, no, thanks for bringing that up, because it can be a challenge being on patrol because we don't know everything. So we use Google and look up a lot of different laws to try to figure out where we're at with different things sometimes. You know, obviously the more complex stuff gets sent to detectives that do this stuff all the time. So, so far I just spoke with my sergeant about a few things, and that's why I actually left the apartment for a little while, came back in. So, trying to clarify some of the information that we have and seeing where we're at.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good?
Yeah, I think we're good. I think,
Let me go back down to my car, look at a few things. I'm going to look at those text messages that you sent or the email that you sent.
yeah.
Do you want to send in the one also where she took a voice memo of mine? Did you want
Yes,
that
I'll
one?
send
And then the collect.
Yeah. Hayes, I think we can hang up now.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks. Yeah.
I do think when I asked her if it was Stephanie, she said yeah, but she didn't say her name outright.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I heard it, but if you don't have a recording, we don't have a
Well,
recording.
let me give her a call.
So if we don't have a recording, we don't have a recording. So, will you send him the collect extortion?
Yes.
I took a recent screenshot. It's just very recent where or just take one right now so you have it. Stephanie saved voice memo June 4th.
Yeah. Yep, I will send all of you right now.
You know, you can circle that so they know what that is at the end there. And I appreciate. I know this is a difficult thing.
Well, it's
So-
difficult for you. I
Thank
mean,
you. It's
yeah.
very difficult, and
Yeah.
I feel very helpless. And I just
Yeah.
appreciate you listening and trying to figure this out and
you're welcome.
direct me. It's hard to explain, you know.
Oh, 100%. And the bigger challenge is because they are in different states and stuff too. I mean, I think it might be worth a visit to the FBI to see what they might be able to do.
Okay.
Because they deal with this much more than what we do. I mean, there's, you know, between crypto and all kinds of different stuff, you know, computer crimes in general, you know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of it out there.
There is, right, and it's almost just like going somewhere like how do you even control it all? You know, how do you?
Oh, it's we get people, the elderly get scammed all the time via the internet, emails and stuff like that. It's horrible.
It's so sad. The whole
Horrible.
life savings. I
Yep.
had a report
Multiple
on a lot
times.
of those. They lose millions their entire retirement.
Yeah, my biggest one was 140,000.
Oh, that's.
And it was by an engineer who he thought would be a little bit smarter about things.
See, right, but you know what it is? I have a father-in-law that's like so lonely right now. His wife died last year. Luckily, he's actually off the internet, and we're like, thank God, because I think he would give everything to just anyone that would like. He's so lonely.
Yeah.
Like the loneliness is what.
Yep. And they capitalize on the quick emotions right now, and they know they've done it numerous times, so they manipulate and yeah.
Lauren, I'm sending the True Crime Underground poster collection.
Okay, let me go back outside. I'll get you an incident card for you at bare minimum. I gotta take a look at a couple more things. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You know where
Yep,
to
you're
send
welcome.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna email.
Thank you, officer.
You're welcome.